morning, everyone. We are actually on our way back to the vet. So if you watched yesterday's vlog, Hannah was sick yesterday and Chris took her into the emergency vet last night and they really couldn't find anything wrong. Her vitals were good, her blood work was good. So they said if she gets any worse, or if she has like difficulty breathing, or if she doesn't eat, then bring her back in. We can possibly do like x-rays, I guess, because there's really nothing else. I don't know what else they could really do. This morning, she's just really been scaring me. So she hasn't eaten. She didn't eat her dinner last night, and she didn't eat this morning. She hasn't drank any water. So it's been about 24 hours since she ate anything. And all of a sudden, she is just panting. And she shouldn't be out of breath because she hasn't done anything. She's just laying there. She's constantly panting. Sometimes it's worse than others. It gets really bad. Then she's just breathing really heavily. And she just seems like she's really uncomfortable. She can't find like a good position to lay down in. And she just looks really pitiful. So it's just making me really nervous, especially the panting. It's like she can't breathe or something. I hurried up and put this dress on. Jane is still in her pajamas from last night. She's dressed up as Anna still. I threw on Jackson's clothes. Chris is at work. He's in a meeting from 10 to 11, and he said that he would meet me just because I'm sure Hannah is not going to be a handful at the vet, but the kids will be. So I don't know how long this is going to take, what they're going to do. I have no idea. So he is probably going to meet me there depending on what happens when we get there. We didn't really have anything planned for today. Just not looking forward to another emergency vet bill, that's for sure. I can just hear her back there panting, so we're gonna get going. One good news is that River did not throw up last night, which is the first night in like 4 nights that he didn't throw up. That's not to say he won't throw up later, but he's seeming like he's getting better, I think. So anyways, we are headed there and I will update you guys in a little bit. All right, here we are.
I'm a doctor.
Man.
We have
Jesus. Cover your mouth. Hey, cover your mouth. Seems like food is the only thing that keeps the kids entertained. Hannah. All right, guys, it has been an interesting day. We were at the vet for a really, really long time, and Chris ended up having to come and help me because it was like 12:30, and the kids usually eat at 12 and then go down for a nap at 1, and they were insane in that room. It was very difficult to take care of them in a tiny, tiny room with a sick dog. So that was interesting, and I will tell you guys what we found out about Hannah in just a minute, but I need to wake up Jackson from his nap. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I'll let you guys know. Who are you?
Tiana now.
You're Tiana. It stormed again during nap, and so Jane kind of just laid on the couch with me, and she watched the Princess and the Frog movie while we rested.
Tiana!
Hi, buddy. Jane, you just woke up. Settle down. Hi.
Buddy! I knew it!
So Chris came and got Hannah. She was only there for like 30 more minutes. He was actually there when the doctor came in with the diagnosis and all the stuff that we needed to do. So that was good. I hate that he had to leave work for a little bit, but I really honestly had no idea how much longer I was going to be in there, and it was a really tough time in there with the kids. So I brought the kids home, and on the way home, well, let me back up. This morning, before we even got in the car, I was really worried about Hannah. She was not acting right. She was panting. I told you guys that earlier. And I was so worried that I only ate one piece of toast and I had my coffee. Normally, if I wasn't pregnant, I could get by with not eating too much, but I have to have a good breakfast if I'm gonna have energy and get through the day. And then usually I'm drinking water and having snacks and everything, and then we eat lunch at noon. So long story short, we were there at the place. I left my water in the car because I had the dog, I had the stroller, I had Jane, I had my purse. I didn't have another hand to carry my water in, and I wasn't sure how long we'd be there. So I had like no water at all, and I left there at 12:30. So I had one piece of toast and a coffee, and that was it the whole entire morning. And I'm assuming that was what was wrong with me, but on the way home, my vision was not right. Like, it wasn't really the floaters that I got when I had preeclampsia, but it was like something was not right. I was starting to get a headache, so I was like, maybe I'm just dehydrated. I was trying to chug my water. Like, maybe I'm hungry, so when I got home, hi, buddy. Hi. I tried to eat as fast as I could to kind of fuel up my body, and I just wasn't feeling right. I was feeling like foggy, kind of. So Chris brought Hannah home, and he stayed there for just a little bit to see if I'd be okay. We put the kids down for a late nap. Then there was a storm, so Jane didn't nap. So it's just kind of been like a little bit of a scary situation. I'm feeling okay right now. My lower back is killing me, and I think it's because I had to pick up Jackson so many times at the vet. And I still have a slight headache, but my vision is okay. And I still kind of feel like in a fog, but I think I'm just tired too. So I'm not so worried about myself too much anymore. So on to Hannah. Last night we brought her in. Her blood work was fine. Her vitals were fine. And then today they were a little bit worried about the panting, which means she's pretty much in pain somewhere. So they said that she's either going to be in pain on her spine from the way she was walking and the way she was like hunched over when she was walking, or when she's hunched over, it could mean pain in her abdomen or her stomach. So she was asking me, like, did she eat anything? Does she have toys that she chews on, sticks, whatever. So anyways, they did like this full body scan, pressed all on her spine, pressed all on her stomach. She didn't make any noises. And then when they got to her neck, when they moved her neck up, she would whimper. They would move her neck down, she would whimper, and side to side she would whimper. So they narrowed it down to her neck is hurt, and we aren't sure what is wrong. Basically, long story short, so this vlog isn't super long of me talking. It could be a whole bunch of different things. We're hoping that she just cricked her neck or something, like maybe she slept on it wrong, maybe she jumped off the bed wrong or onto the bed, maybe the kids ran into her, maybe when she got excited one of the times, because she's always excited, she just kind of did something to her neck. I mean, people do that all the time to their back and their neck. And she is on some pain medications, like 3 or 4 pain medications right now. And hopefully she can get better. She's on strict bed rest. She can't go up the stairs. She can't jump up onto our bed. It's going to be very difficult to prevent her from doing those things once she is starting to feel better from the pain meds. But it could be some other serious things. It could be a tumor, which would be terrible. It could be something with like a disc where she would need surgery. I don't remember all the names of everything. It could be like a spiral meningitis. So basically we just need to keep a good eye on her. Right now she does not seem to be any better, but I'm glad to know that it's her neck that's hurting, and I'm glad to know what's happening. Hopefully once the medication kicks in, then she'll start feeling a little bit better. And the doctor told us all of the signs to look for. If she starts to seem like she's getting worse, then we need to bring her in right away, and she will have to get surgery. So long story short, this is a very bad time for this to happen. Obviously Chris and I are going to be in the hospital for a few days. Once we have a baby, we have people watching the dogs for us, watching the kids for us. we don't want Hannah to get worse and need surgery while we're taking care of a newborn. There's just a lot. The good news is River still hasn't thrown up today, which is awesome. So the last time he threw up was sometime yesterday afternoon. So hopefully whatever was going on with him is past. So anyways, all of that to say, it is almost 5 o'clock and hopefully Chris will be home soon. It's been a gloomy, rainy day and we just kind of feel gloomy and gross. Hopefully we can get Hannah to feel better here in a few days. And they said within like 5 weeks, she should be all the way back better if it is just like a crick in her neck. So we'll see. What are you doing? You just went over there and sat in a box, huh? Text and say, woo! Blow kiss. Can you blow me a kiss? Mwah. Can you clap your hands? Yay! You fit pretty nicely in that box, huh? Yay! You're so cute. Do you love me? Yeah. Do you love Jane? Aww. Blown a kiss. Do you love Daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dada. Oh, there you go. Chris just got home and we're gonna try to give her, River, her meds. She hasn't eaten anything, so I doubt she'll eat these medications, but usually when we give our dogs medication, I don't know, I think most dog owners know this, but if you open up their mouth really big, you shove the pill all the way down to the back of their throat, close their mouth, and then rub their neck, it makes them swallow it. But since she has a neck problem, that's kind of not a choice. Oh yay, she ate it. What? She spit it out? Ah, River. Alright, well she ate it, so hopefully make her feel okay. Our goal tonight is to get her to eat something because she needs to take her other pill and she can't take that one without eating. I am cooking burgers without buns and we have fries. Almost ready. Are you hungry? Jane, come here. What's on your arms?
Colorings.
Colorings?
I'll color. Just in case they're notes. Just in case I forget.
Notes in case you forget.
Just like Mulan.
Just like Mulan.
They're so good.
Mulan now.
How'd you get colors on your back, bud?
I draw it.
Is it bath time? Bath time? I was taking a shower and Daddy said Jane found a pen in his bag. So I think it's bath time now. What do you think? We're gonna go ahead and end the vlog. It has been a long day, at least for me. The kids are in bed. We scrubbed them up good, got all the pen marks off, and we are down here with Hanny. So Hannah's still in the same spot. She did eat hamburger meat and took all her meds.
Some cheese.
And some cheese. She hasn't drank any water, so is her nose dry?
Yeah.
We might try to get her to drink some water before we go to bed. We took her outside, but I don't think she has to pee. She hasn't drank anything. I'm a little bit discouraged because I feel like the pain meds should have already kicked in by now. I don't expect her to be like back to normal, but she still seems the same amount of pain as she was this morning. Although she's not panting or breathing heavy, so not sure what we're gonna do tonight because usually when she's in our room, she'll jump up on the bed. We're just hoping that it's not anything serious and that she gets better soon. I think the doctor said like 5 weeks or something, right?
They said 3 weeks bed rest, which she said 23 hours in the crate
Yeah.
per day.
3 weeks of bed rest, and we have a lot of stuff going on in the next 3
I guess
weeks.
this is the same as being in a crate.
Yeah, we have a crate, but
She's comfortable here.
yeah, she's fine there for now. I think if she starts getting hyper, like the meds do start kicking in and she starts getting crazy or something, then we might,
Fantastic.
well, we would like that, but we might still have to crate her so she doesn't hurt herself. River did end up throwing up today once, so maybe he's getting better since he only threw up once. What do you think, bud? But I hope you guys liked today's vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Remember to follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook so you guys can get updates. I'll be updating on Hannah there and updating on if I go into labor or anything like that. So be sure to check those links out. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Bye. Not too much. Do it where he laughs again. Oh, that might be too much now. Jane, it might